You'll be sent to the countryside starting from April. Don't you think you have the right to refuse? Huh? On a certain day when cherry blossoms were about to bloom, I was taken aback when the president said that to me. The sales manager next to him is smirking. Is he behind this? I can't accept it! I said, you have no right to refuse. Well, go study in the countryside. Seriously? I left the president's office and let out a deep sigh. My name is Katsuya Minamikaze, a 26-year-old salesman. I work for a top-class company called Komekome Trading, which sells air conditioning machines. It's a famous company in the industry that only hires graduates from top universities, and the competition within the company is fierce. As a salesman of such a company, being transferred to a rural subsidiary means he's being demoted to the countryside. It's over for him. Because the manager doesn't like him. Those who can't snuggle up to him can't survive here. Well, that's how it is. This is my last time coming to the head office. Starting tomorrow, I have 2 weeks to prepare to move to the countryside. I've been excluded from the promotion competition. It's really disheartening. I have some pride as an elite too. However, on this day, I would leave the head office behind. And now, it's already April. I was being shaken on a 2-car train. Whoa, it's indeed the countryside. I can't believe they established a company in a place like this. If I look outside, there are no tall buildings like in the city, and there are many mountains and fields. Can ACs even sell in a place like this? Feeling a little anxious, I finally arrived at the station I was aiming for. I heard someone would come to pick me up. Anyway, I'll do my best from here on. I got off the train with determination and walked out of the station building. He must be it! He's Nangoku-san!
Welcome! We are here to welcome you, Katsuya Nangoku-san.
What is that? The people holding the banner that says, "Welcome Katsuya Nangoku," are looking at me. It's embarrassing. Or rather, they got my name wrong too. Ha ha ha! Sorry about that. No wonder you didn't look tropical. Even if my last name was Nangoku, it doesn't mean I have a tropical style appearance. He laughs hurtily. He is the president of the sales and distribution company that I was transferred to.
Come on, President, didn't I tell you? It's Katsuya Minami.
I'm not Minami either. What a rude bunch of people. And then, I finally arrived at the office where I'll be working from today. It's not far from the station. But it's so messy! Cardboard boxes covered in dust, unorganized desk. This is the office? The office is not a big deal. Well, it's different from the head office, so get used to it. Well, you can go to your lodge today. Work starts tomorrow. So, I'm being guided to my lodge.
I'm Miho Chiwata. Nice to meet you. Oh, should I use polite language? Nobody uses them here.
Well, it's okay. It doesn't matter. That being said, I'm confused. Considering common sense, at least using polite language with colleagues should be natural in Japan. Pretty laid back, isn't it? In various ways.
Is that so? I prefer the atmosphere here than the head office, though. I've been to the head office with the president before, but how should I put it? It felt creepy.
Creepy?
Yeah, everyone puts on their fake smile and never shows their true feelings. I felt like everyone was seeing others as competitors. I don't want to work in such a place.
I see. She's quite right. I guess it does seem that way objectively. Now, as for the place we've arrived with her... Huh? Your house is where I stay?
Welcome to my home! Welcome, welcome!
It seems her parents run a guest house, and it seems the company has rented it as my residence.
I was surprised too. Well, anyway, don't worry. Feel free to live here as long as you want.
While saying that, Miho taps my shoulder. Hey, is it just me? Or are your eyes turned into a yen sign?
They're not. It's not like with a long-term contract from the company. Our family's so happy we're thinking of having yakiniku every day.
You just said everything that was on your mind! So, in the end, we really went to have some meat for dinner that evening.
Yep! Eat up! Drink up! Today is Katsuya's welcome party!
Whoa! I'll bring some drinks too! For some reason, even the people from the company who finished work came, and we had a barbecue outside. It turned into a welcome party. On the other hand, I had a complicated expression. Why are they all so close to each other? And then, the next day, I started working. Once again, I'm Katsuya Minamikaze. I've been sent from Komekome Trading. Thank you for welcoming me yesterday. I look forward to working with you from now on. And the 6 people applauded me as if they really welcomed me. Why? Don't they get wary about being surpassed by me? Or getting credit taken away by me? Why can't they welcome me like this? For now, it would be good to take her with you and visit our clients. After the morning meeting, the president comes with Miho and says that, oh no, Chigusa-san must have her own work, so I'll manage it by myself. It's good to be motivated, but you don't know your way around here, do you? And you don't know how to do the work either. Huh? Don't make fun of me! I've been doing sales for so many years! Oh, shoot. I accidentally ended up arguing with my boss. Well, I get where you're coming from, but it's better to first understand that the environment is different. Most likely, the way you did things at Komekome won't work here. It will be a learning experience. Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, seeing is believing. Let's go.
Whoa! Miho takes my hand and pulls me along. Take care!
Confused, aren't you?
When she took me to the car, she suddenly asked me that. Well, yeah. Honestly, everything is different. It's hard to say I'm not bewildered. And in terms of work, I'm supposed to sell ACs to commercial buildings. But there are no buildings here to begin with. There are other things too, but the biggest confusion is how friendly everyone is. How can they accept me, an outsider, so easily?
Well, don't you understand?
She said that and smiled a bit, then continued.
Isn't it natural to welcome a new colleague? What's the point of starting out as enemies? We all get along, that's why we can cooperate, right?
I, who thought everyone around me was an enemy, never had that thought. Meanwhile, at the Komekome Trading where I was just a few weeks ago. Hey, boss! I got another call from a client asking me for Minamikaze. Tell them that Minamikaze has already quit.
Boss! Minamikaze-san used to handle this, and I don't know how to do it.
I don't know. Ask your client. Don't talk about him. Everyone seemed to be confused by my disappearance.
Oh my, you're getting a grandchild. Congratulations.
Thank you. I have to try to live a bit longer.
What are you saying? You're still so young.
Now, Miho and I are visiting our 3rd client of the day. But most of the time, we're just doing small talk like that. What the? Can you even call this sales? Are you sure that was fine? We're not talking about business, are we? And then it's time for lunch, and I ask her in a small cafeteria.
It's okay. It's okay. They're all existing customers.
But that doesn't mean... She thinks for a minute, as if she senses my confusion.
I'm sorry, but just promoting your product and saying goodbye like you've been doing is not gonna work here.
She looked at me with a serious expression and said so.
It's important to get really close to the clients first. I would prefer to buy from someone I can trust too.
Well, I would make small talk too, but when I think about efficiency...
Is it inefficient to visit 3 clients just in the morning?
It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. And in the afternoon, I was allowed to do some sales talk for a new customer. This is the sequencer and temperature control unit. The sensor should be signaled by a converter to prevent noise, and the CO2 signal... Hey. Can you please stop assuming that I understand all that?
Well then, let me take over from here. In short, we're talking about what kind of system we're going to put in when we install the AC in your factory.
I was allowed to do one more sales talk that day, but the result was the same. This was shocking to me, as I had just achieved a reasonable sales performance in Komekome. I am so useless. Of course a guy like me deserves demotion.
Whoa! There's a super gloomy man in the backyard.
That evening, I went into the backyard and was feeling down.
How did you get those mushrooms and molds to grow so quickly? I told you, didn't I? The way things work are not the same here. The people in the city may know a lot about an AC system, but you can't assume that people understand that here. I dare say this, but there are many things in the world that even the elites don't know.
I realized that. I thought I knew, but I didn't. I didn't know that I had only lived in a small bubble until now.
I'm sure you have a lot more knowledge than I do, though, so I'm sure you can make use of... Huh? Well, hey, you suddenly put your hand on my hand. What?
I hold her hand and look straight at her. Oh, I have made up my mind. Miho Chiwata-san, I need you.
Huh? That's so sudden. I'm not ready for that.
No, now. I want to say it now. Teach me how to do the job.
Huh? Oh, that. Huh.
Did I say something that could be misunderstood? She's dumbfounded.
I thought you were more proud and less honest.
I can't deny it. If I hadn't experienced a failure today, I may still have been stubborn.
But, okay. Well, I was going to teach you even if you didn't ask me to anyway. We're colleagues after all. Minamikaze-san. No, Katsuya. You're a part of us.
She gave me a beaming smile as she said this. It's been a few months since that happened.
Minamikaze-san, a client is asking you to fix their AC.
Okay, thank you.
Katsuya, do you have time to accompany me tomorrow?
In the afternoon, yes. I was getting by with the help of my colleagues.
We are not familiar with this kind of thing. Is there a contractor we can leave it to?
I'll introduce you to a company that specializes in centralized AC systems. How about something like this for your factory? Oh, of course, it's just an idea. I'm getting used to dealing with customers like this. At Komekome, the clients were knowledgeable about ACs, so I just had to tell them how good our systems are. But here, I really need to build trust first to get them to even listen to me. I'm learning every day. Hey everyone! Today, I got 2 system projects. I also got orders of 2 transducers and 2 sensors. I returned to the office in the evening and reported today's results. Then, they cheered. That's what I'm talking about, Kat-chan! You're amazing!
I'm impressed. I admire you so much.
Thank you. Very nice. He had a lot of potential to begin with. So once he got used to the new environment, he's doing well. The president told you to respect his wishes, right? Then I stand by that. If he wants to do that, I'm not against it. After I went home, the president's voice echoed in the office quietly. What? What authority do I have? I'm just a CEO at a subsidiary? Well, why don't you stop talking big and come here yourself? Something was about to happen, but I had no idea.
It's cold. It's getting colder.
It's already October. The blowing wind is starting to get colder. It's autumn. By the way, how much snow do we get here? I wonder if I can drive safely.
It snows a fair amount, but it doesn't pile up much. But you have to stay warm. Oh, you want to go shopping with me on your next day off?
It's already been half a year since I came here. I only got one small order today, huh?
Hey, that's normal, okay? You get so many big orders almost every day, but that's crazy.
Today, again, I returned to the office after accompanying Miho.
It's really crazy that you get big projects almost every day in such a rural place.
Well, it's because I noticed there are a lot of factories owned by big companies here.
Well, but it's still super crazy.
It's all thanks to your guidance, my master.
Master? You are right. Call me Master Miho.
Yes, Master Miho.
That sounds really good, Katsuya. I have nothing more to teach you. The Master Miho will give you a full license.
I guess I'm becoming like everyone else here. I often do stupid little things like this these days. What are you doing, Katsuya Minamikaze? The annoying voice jogged my memory, and when I turned toward the voice, I saw a familiar face. It's you. There he was, the sales manager of Komekome Trading, the man who drove me away here. A grim atmosphere flowed through the room. The only one who wouldn't notice that would be Miho. It's been 6 months. I hear you're doing quite well here too. Yes, I'm doing well. I see. But you've already learned enough here, haven't you? If you say you're sorry and want to come back, we can arrange for you to return to the head office. Saying that, the sales manager extends his hand toward me. He is talking very high and mighty again. But this is my chance to get back to Komekome. I look at the sales manager's hand and say, I don't want to go back just yet. What? That's ridiculous! It's Komekome! It's a company full of elites! This is your only chance to come back! The manager says in surprise, strangely impatient. But I am not going to change my mind. If this is an order from the head office, I'll obey it. But if I get to choose, I don't want to. What? Why? He questions me, but I looked at Mifo for a moment and opened my mouth. I was puzzled at first when I came here. Sometimes I wondered why I was here. But I learned a lot about human relationships and many other things. And I'm still learning. Above all, I made important friends here. They let me be one of them.
Katsuya.
And, above all, I don't want to go back under you. I told you before, didn't I? Finally, I glared at him. I've learned here that fellow members of an organization should help each other out. But, what about you? Insisting you're right about everything, doing nothing, and even taking other people's credits. I prevented you from stealing my credits, and we got into argument, and you plotted to demote me behind my back. I understand now even more than before. I never trusted you to begin with, but now, I trust you even less. Come back anyway! You just have to say you want to come back! Why does he want me to come back now, when he's the one who sent me away? As I was wondering... Enough! He's saying he doesn't want to go back. Shut up! You're just the president of a subsidiary. Don't talk big. You're really small-minded. Your own position is in jeopardy, and you're still looking down on others.
What?
I've heard from the president of Komekome. I hear things aren't going well now that Minamikaze-kun is gone. You may have thought you could take away his clients by transferring him, but they didn't listen to anybody else. I also heard that because Minamikaze-kun left, major clients also left one after another. It seems he was doing really well. He's an excellent man.
Hey, why do you know that?
Well, that's because I'm an old friend of the president of Komekome. We're best friends. Minamikaze-kun, you were not demoted. He just entrusted you to me. He told me that if you kept working under this man, you'll be crushed. He told you to go study, didn't he? Oh, now that he mentions, he did say it like that back then. This guy became a sales manager by snuggling up to the board of directors. But he was just an incompetent piece of junk. And neither he nor his salespeople had the ability to deal with major clients. The major clients specialize in the AC systems, so they trusted Minamikaze-kun's depth of knowledge. That's why the major clients started asking for Minamikaze-kun to come back, and you couldn't ignore them. But the president of Komekome told you, if Minamikaze-kun wants to go back, he'll think about it, didn't he? It seems he can't argue back, and he finally seemed to have given up and bowed his head toward me.
Come back to Komekome, please! I'll be fired! Please help me!
But then, the people who had kept quiet until now spoke up. For me.
You've gotta be kidding me. You are the one who treated Katsuya as an obstacle in the first place. When it becomes inconvenient for you, you want it back again. Don't you think it's all your fault?
Just say sorry and say you want to come back? How dare you say that to him? Everyone got angry for me and took my side. I felt something welling up from my heart and said, it's ridiculous that someone who never helps others asks others to help you, isn't it? But I'm grateful to you, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have met them. For letting me meet such great colleagues, for giving me the opportunity to learn. So, I don't want to go back now. If you want me back, I need an order from the president. In the end, he gave up on taking me back and toddled off. By the way, I heard that he had submitted a business trip application to come here. Since he's the manager, he has the authority to stamp a business trip permit on his own. But it was just a trip for self-preservation. I hear he made his position even worse when he was found out.
Alright, everyone got their beer cans? Is your belly ready, Katsuya?
And well, to blow away the gloomy mood of the day, we all got together after work as we did some time ago. Meat is ready! We can start anytime!
Alright, everyone, let's eat and drink!
Cheers! That day, we drank, ate, and laughed together. And winter arrives. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Snow! It's snowing so much! Miho, you told me it won't snow much!
Ugh, shut up! How could I have predicted a rare snowmageddon?
All of us shoveling snow with knowing hands before the day starts. It's all part of the experience. This may be the first and last time you'll ever do this.
Oh, it's so cold this year. I'm glad I got your suggestion to change the HVAC system.
I'm glad. Oh, is the CO2 automatic ventilation system working well too?
Oh yeah, fewer employees are slacking off now. It's strange, isn't it?
Actually, the CO2 concentration has a lot to do with people's work efficiency. The response from customers has been positive. More and more people are thanking me for my work. Now, finally spring is approaching, and it's about to be a year since I came here. An order from the president? Yeah, he's telling you to go back. That sales manager was dismissed on disciplinary grounds, and now that position is vacant. I heard that all the board members who helped him become sales manager were embezzling money. They all got fired. That night, I was pondering as I looked up at the fluttering snowy sky.
Congratulations! You're getting a promotion! And you're going to become the sales manager. You did it!
I would have been happy before, but now, I don't.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's hard to leave my friends here.
Then, not everyone can come with you. But I wonder if at least I can go with you?
Huh? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Ugh, you're so thick. I'm asking you to take me as your girlfriend.
Apparently, my relationship with her is going to continue for a long time to come.